Hi. Oh, excuse me. I've just finished one of my charity shop books, The Lost Apothecary by Sarah Penner, a debut novel apparently. And it was the cover. The cover, I saw the cover and I thought, this has got a potential. Because I don't know about you, sometimes it's covers that really, really draw me in. They grab my attention first. It says here, a forgotten history, a secret network of women, a legacy of poison and revenge. Welcome to the Lost Apothecary. So, it was the cover that I saw first. We've got two timelines and 3 points of view. 1791, London. We've got Nella, who is middle age to old age. You get the idea that she's a much older woman. She took over her mother's apothecary shop, but rather than just dispense the sort of the tinctures and the ointments and the little remedies that women require for all the women-y problems, her apothecary business took on a different way. Once a tragedy, she suffered a personal tragedy, and then she turned her hand to poisons, hidden away in a place where only those who need her will find her. She now dispenses poison, but she has one rule: she will never take the life of a woman, never. And that's the rule she sticks by. Present day, we have Caroline from Ohio. She and her husband are due to come to London to celebrate their 10th wedding anniversary. Days before, she finds that her husband is unfaithful. So she comes to London on her own because she needs space, she needs to think, she needs to sort out what she's going to do with her life. Wandering through London, she comes across a mudlarking tour. If you don't know what mudlarking is, it's a thing where when the Thames goes out, I don't know whether it must go on everywhere, but London is well known for it. When the Thames, sort of the tidal, when the tide goes out, these mudlarkers, they go down onto the riverbed and see what is left, and they pick up all sorts of things, sort of from history, from the gold rings, all sorts, bottles, you name it, they find it, clay pipes, anything that has been thrown into the Thames intermittently will come out onto the riverbank, and this is what these mudlarkers do. And she joins a mudlarking tour, and she finds a little glass vial, blue, and on the side of it there's an etching of a bear. Nothing else, just an etching of a bear. So, encouraged by the guy who was running the mudlarking tour, she goes off to the British Library to find Gaynor. And together with Gaynor, they realise that there is a mystery behind this little bottle, a mystery behind the little bear on the bottle. And so Caroline decides that she is going to investigate, because when she got married, she gave up. She always wanted to be a historian, researching all that sort of stuff. But when she got married, that disappeared. And this little bottle reawakens something in her. Returning to 1791, Nella comes across Eliza Fanning, who's 12, and Eliza is our third point of view. And Eliza has come to Nella on behalf of her mistress to find poison, to get poison. And Nella sort of takes her under her wing. Eliza sort of gets under Nella's reserve, and there's a sort of a sort of relationship of sorts. And then Eliza makes a mistake that has dire consequences. That's all I'm going to say. I mean, so you've got Caroline in the present day wanting the mystery of this bottle, and in 1791 you've got Nella and Eliza. Nella, who dispenses poisons, and Eliza, who forms a relationship with her. So those are the three threads. I liked Nella, was the character I liked best. This woman who had very strong principles, who came into this occupation almost by chance when tragedy hit her. It's not a life that she imagined that she would be doing, that she would have when she was working beside her mother, making remedies to help women. I liked her the best. Caroline, there was just something about Caroline. I can't put my finger on it, but there was just something about her that I just didn't get on with. And Eliza, this 12-year-old, I just found her so precocious and unthinking and determined to do things her way. And I don't know, Nella was, for me, the best character. As for the message in the book, I'm not quite sure. I mean, is the message that all men who sin should be poisoned? Is that what this author is trying to say? I don't know, but it is, every man who sins is going to be done away with in this book. So I don't know. I don't know what the message was in this book, really. So women good, men evil. I don't know. But it was a reasonably enjoyable read, and it kept me interested. I can't say it's one of the best ones I've ever read, but it kept my interest piqued at times. So I wanted to see whether Caroline would ever discover the mystery. I wanted to see what happened with Eliza and Nella. So yeah, I kept reading it. I can't say it's the best book I've ever read, but it was a reasonably enjoyable read. So yes, if you fancy something a little dark, full of poison. Oh, and it has got recipes at the back, so you can make your own. So I'll leave you with that one. The Lost Apothecary by Sarah Penner. Happy reading. Take care. Bye.